What is going on, Phozon subscribers? And as you can see, or by the title, this is a guest narration that I'm doing for Phozon. And this is actually a battle of mine because Phozon didn't have enough battles to give everyone, so I just took a battle of mine and ended up narrating it for her. So without wasting any more of your time, let me just get on straight to this team preview. So as you can see by the team preview, it's against a guy called HappyBoy12345. And straight up, first thing you notice on his team that he has a dual running weather, or he runs dual weather rather. And as you're gonna see in the game, it does work out in a way, or theoretically, or something like that. But in a way, it works out well. I thought it worked out for him anyways. So not to complain about too much about his dual weather, because to each his own. And then he has a dark cry, probably just a dark void. And Palkia and Kyurem, it could really be anything because one could run Scarf, the other could run Specs, or vice versa. And then we have a Deoxys, a standard Deoxys attack form, which is obviously a threat to any Uber's team. And now coming down to my team, we have a Hazard setting up Fortress, a Lipo up Mew with Side Strike, Fire Blast, Calm Mind, and Ice Beam. And then we have a Ho-Ho. It's a very weird set. I'll explain that to you later on in the video. We're going on just to get my weather up. A Scarf White Kyurem and a Specs Palkia. So without wasting any more of your time, let's just get on straight to the battle. Alright, so the battle starts off. I am challenged by Spencer. He's going to lead off with his Groudon. I'm going to lead off with my Fortress. I actually thought this was the Fortress that had Stealth Rocks, but I'm looking at the name, Kaboom. This isn't my Fortress with Stealth Rocks. So I actually kind of made a mistake here, and most probably his Groudon has got Fire Punch, and so that's why I led off with it, predicting me to lead off with my Fortress. It's going to bring me down to the Sturdy, and unfortunately I'm going to be able to only get one layer of whatsoever hazards I choose to set up. I live on the Sturdy, like I said, and I choose to set up my Toxic Spikes, and this is very unfortunate, although it does help me. I would like to get all my hazards scattered around the field, because looking at his team, he's got no spinner, not that I'm aware of, unless he suddenly pulls something off that can spin out of the bag. So I'm gonna die to 2 Fire Punches. I really don't want anything on my team to take it. I want to really have a fresh switch in to whatever, so I decided to switch into. I decided to bring in my Pangia, my own Groudon here, and I'm gonna actually see how much this Fire Punch does to me out of setting on my rocks, because I see that he has a White Kyurem, and like I mentioned earlier, no spinner, so it's great to get the rocks up very early game. This Fire Punch in the sun, it does a decent amount of damage. After leftovers is around 100 damage. So I think, okay, I'm gonna be able to survive another hit. I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake now, because as you saw, I was faster in the previous turn. But then, like I said earlier, being a dual weather does help me. Bring in this Kyogre, and this Kyogre has got Lumberry, so that's kind of weird. I was expecting this to be a Choice Specs or a Choice Scarf version, but nope, it isn't. And going on to the fact that he has dual weather, after I go for this Earthquake, most probably he's going to be faster than me because he probably invested in speed. So I'm going to get scared because he's able to bring in the Kyogre, change the weather, and water moves are going to be doing a lot of damage. And I'm going to bring in my counter to rain teams. My Palkia benefits from rain teams, at the same time carries Fire Blast to benefit from my own sun. So yep, I do bring in Palkia, and he goes for the Surf. And even under rain, it doesn't do too much, so it's kind of like a good thing that I have Palkia to counter rain teams. And I go for the Spatial Dawn here, and it's really funny how he leaves this in as a death fodder. I really don't think he should have done that, but then again, I guess he also wanted the fresh switch into this Palkia, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm timid, I'm max speed, I'm my Specs Palkia, I could probably outspeed it. So I'm gonna just decide to stay in here, probably even risk the speed die in case he's an opposing Specs Palkia. He goes for the Spatial Dawn, and that takes me flat out. So although Palkia doesn't have the best defenses, it could have survived Spatial Dawn, maybe, might not be. So I'm still thinking this could be Specs. So I'm like, okay, you're Specs. I'm gonna bring in Cold Yin, my White Kyurem, the Scarfed White Kyurem, to definitely outspeed you, because, well, I'm Scarfed. Unless he's also Scarfed, he's got a high base speed, and nope, he outspeeds me and finishes off my White Kyurem. So White Kyurem, the powerhouse, in 2 turns. Actually, I've lost 2 amazing powerhouses because of a Scarf Palkia, and this is looking really threatening here. And I'm thinking, since this is Scarfed, my Groudon is at a very good amount of HP, I should be able to survive one of the spatial runs and then Dragon Tail it out. So that's what I do. I bring in my Groudon here, set up the sun, and at this point I basically don't need Groudon anymore. I just thought I'd probably be able to survive the spatial run and Dragon Tail it out. So the spatial run does happen. I'm taking it, HP goes down, I survive on 127 HP. I go for the Dragon Tail and phase it out, and on the way in it's going to be severely damaged by the Stealth Rocks and poison and won't survive more than one turn. He brings in this White Kyurem here, and this you could say is a bad play in the fact that I won't have Groudon as a death fall. I could probably survive it, but then again I think I have Mewtwo, I have Ho-Oh, I have only these three left. I have only Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, and this only left. So I guess, yeah, it's okay that I left this in to die to the Ice Beam that is incoming here. Well, nothing else I could do about it because Mewtwo and Ho-Oh, like I said, don't really enjoy taking Ice Beams. So Pangia dies, and I'm down to my last two, and he's got 4 more Pokemon. A White Kyurem, a Palkia, a Darkrai, and a Deoxys attack form. So I bring in Fox the Ho-Oh here, and this, like I said, I have 248 HP, 176 attack, and the rest in special defense. I was banking on me being able to survive this hit and going for the Brave Bird, and look at that, I survive on more than half health. That is a monstrous White Kyurem, and I survive it more than half health. Sorry, white health. Oh my god. So I survive it with more than half health. Oh my god, I'm messing up my words really badly here. So I take it out with the Brave Bird at that range of HP with the attack investment I have. I was more than confident I'm going to be able to take it out. He brings in this Palkia here, and I'm going to actually just decide to get my Regenerator health back up. So I'm going to switch out, go to Mewtwo, and even if Mewtwo dies, this Palkia is going to die in the next turn. I could have a good standing with Ho-Oh to take on his Darkrai and Deoxys attack after this Palkia faints. So that's my kind of train of thought there. And Genesis exerts pressure as usual. He goes for the Spaceron. I was expecting it to take me out, but as you're going to see, the HP goes down, and I survive at 147 HP. He dies to the poison, and now Mewtwo lives another day to tell another tale. So he brings in this Darkrai here, and I'm thinking, okay, like I said, I don't have the Aura Spear. I have Psychic, Calm Mind, Fire Blast, Side Strike, Psychic, Side Strike, Calm Mind, Fire Blast, and Ice Beam. So I go for the Fire Blast because it's under the sun, and they should be able to take it out. And in fact, I am able to take out this Darkrai, and Mewtwo is looking good. That's 2 kills to Mewtwo's name, rather 1 kill and 1 stall out. So I'm going to count it as 2 kills. You guys can count it as however you want to. So now Spencer brings in his Groudon here, and I'm thinking, okay, I've got the Ice Beam, I'm a Mewtwo, I'm not sure if I'm timid or modest. I'm probably timid because I could have outsped the Darkrai anyway. So I go for the Ice Beam, and that brings it down. Nobody survives on a smidgen of health. Oh my god, but it doesn't matter. He can go for whatever moves he wants to. He decides to go for the Stone Edge just in case I decided to bring my Ho-Oh in. So the Stone Edge hits, takes out my Mewtwo, and doesn't matter because I have my Ho-Oh left, and he's going to take himself out with poison. So now it's 1 versus 1. Ho-Oh versus Deoxys attack. I have to be able to survive the Psycho Boost from the Deoxys attack, otherwise I am finished. So he brings in Deoxys attack here. It's definitely going to be faster than me. It's going to exert its pressure as usual. That's what all Deoxys does after the Pointer Stone. Sorry. So yep, Pointer Stone again. Here comes the pressure, and now here comes the moment of truth. Am I going to be able to survive the Psycho Boost? Am I going to be able to survive the Psycho Boost? The HP goes down. I survive on 85 HP. Special attack drops, and I'm going to go for my Sacred Fire. Thankfully I don't miss. It's got a 95% accuracy, and I could very easily miss that on a bad day. So the Sacred Fire hits, and down goes the Deoxys, and that is the game. So that was a pretty close match, a 1-0. I survived with a Ho-Oh on 85 health or something like that. Well, if you like this video, welcome to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to Phozon. And this is Arcena signing out. Peace.